Progress.
Students, good evening. Students in the online. Am I audible to you, students? Okay. So talking in the phone. Corona is there. Wearing mask. You have a problem. Outside Corona is there. Huh? Okay. Talking in the phone. Not talking. I'm seeing from there you also looked at me. Correct? Then you are not saying not talking in the phone. Telling lies. Remove the mask. Okay, that's good. But outside you speak. What is the dictionary? It consists of. Very good. What is key? Key stores the value. Value stores what? That's why we must read the notes. What is key? Key is unique. Key is unique. And what is value? Value of value may or may not be unique. Right? Please read the notes. Don't speak in the class. Okay? Sit down. Girls, some of the girls watching photos. Read the notes. So now I'll go for now. Okay. Now, students, the most important topic I am going to discuss. Come in, ma. So I'm going to introduce most important topic. See. So I'm going to Sureka. Today I am attending class from airport, sir. Okay, ma. All the best. Right. Now I will go for what? Flow control statements. That's most important topic, students. Flow control statements. Flow control statements in Python. It is also called as control structures. Control structures in Python. So this is a topic we are discussing in the class. Very important. And this I will discuss most important in once building the logics in your life. Most important. This will be carried 10 days. That much important concept it is. What is the index? What I'm going to discuss here. What I'm going to discuss here. I'm going to look at. So index I'm going to talk. Purpose of flow control statements in Python. So if you want to write any system test in industry, these topics are very important. Without this topic, you can't write a program at all. That's why, my dear students, listen very carefully and try to get much confidence by yourself. So next I'm going to talk about types. All the students in online, please listen carefully. First, follow the index. Types of flow control statements in Python. Under that, we are having, first one is what you know, conditional or selection or branching statements. There I will talk about simple if statement. There I am talking about if else statement. And the next I am talking about if else statement. Next, I'm going to talk about match case statement. Come in, ma. Match case statement I'm going to explain. This is available from Python 3.10 version. Python 3.10 version, followed by, my dear students, programming examples. Programming examples I'm talking. Very, very important. And the second one I'm talking, looping or iterative or repetitive statements. Repetitive statements. There I am talking about a while loop. While loop. There is one more flavor is there. While else loop. While else loop. Python contains special loop called what? While else. So second one is for loop. There is one more thing called what, for else loop. For else loop. And there is no do while loop or something else like C language and all those things. Python contains only these two loops. And followed by, students, programming examples. Programming examples we are going to discuss. And the third one I am talking about, transfer flow control statements. Transfer flow control statements. Transfer flow control statements. There I am talking about break. There I am talking about continue. And next C is called pause and D is called return. Return. Followed by programming examples. Programming examples. Next, I am writing next combined programming examples of conditional, looping and what? Transfer flow control statements. Transfer flow control statements. Transfer flow control statements. Combined programming examples. Combined programming examples on what? Conditional, looping, transfer flow control statements. Next, I'm going to talk about, this is about a good discussion. This is called a one level of discussion. Then after that, students, we are going to come across nested or inner loops. Nested or inner loops. There I am talking about while loop in while loop. While loop in while loop. B, for loop in for loop. For loop in for loop. And C, while loop in for loop. While loop in for loop. Right? Next D is for loop in where? While loop. And the next is called, what do you know? Programming examples. Programming examples. This is what? Agenda of our class. This is the agenda of our class. This is our topic. Now, look at this now. This is the complete topic. This I am going to discuss almost 10 days. Even I can complete it within 2 to 3 days. But I know the importance of this topic. And let us start discussing about what is the meaning of this flow control statements or importance of this. We will start in the class. So 6 p.m. go to that flow control. Flow control. If you practice, you will get very good knowledge, students. If you don't practice, after listening these concepts, you will not come to the class. Why? That much difficulty will be there in the further. If you start working daily, and it will be, you will be like a good student. After, if you don't practice this topic, after that you will not come to the class because it is a difficulty will start. Programming means it's not a joke. For every student, he cannot get it. Only to the students who are practicing, they will get it. All students will not get IIT seat. Who work 24 hours on problem solving and all those things, they will get the seat. Same thing, coding also like that. So index of flow control. So this is a topic. Let us start working with the flow control statement, students. I'm going to write it. Let's start the discussion. I'm going to start with, now I'm going to introduce flow control statements. Introduction I'm going to start. So in C language, you might be learned about the same topic name. You might be heard about it. Control structures in Python. Flow control statements in Python. So coming to the point of it, here, Divya, right? Divya. What is that? Divya. What she's saying, you just try to understand. Sir, some functions are pending from string handling part 2. Tell me, ma, what are the functions I will learn from you? What are the functions, ma? If you say I will try to learn from you. If you type it in the chat window, I will try to learn from you. Okay. I said some functions which are there. I will tell at what time? Decoding, encode, those things I'll tell in the next time I said or not. And she is saying again here. What functions, ma, Divya? If you say, I will also learn from you. Now, let us start. Yesterday I told you, na? Already I told you that. Now, tell me, ma, what are those functions pending, ma? If you say, I'll write it here. What are the pending things? I'm ready to write it. If you say I'm writing, please tell me. Please tell me, ma, I will write it here. Quickly tell me. I'm waiting for you. Are you writing? What I told encoding you are writing. Encoding, decoding functions. What you are writing is wrong. Is not encoding, decoding. What is that I told? Encode, decode. Because student will not listen what faculty says and you will type on whatever you like it. Right? KVR sir will not keep anything pending. He will complete everything wholeheartedly. That is my nature. And if you say by yourself without listening the class, I can't do anything else. So yesterday I told you, encode, I said what? Trim. And next is called what? Starts with, ends with. I told already in the class, in the next level I said no. This I said or no? Myself only written. I said this, again writing pending. So coming to the point back, it's my time waste. Because if the student says, even after explaining, if they say like that, it will be, I'll feel something like this. Now coming to the point of it, I'll go for this now. Start up, right? Only genuine things I will take it in the class. Unnecessary thing, don't waste your time, listen the class. And keep it one thing in the mind, I'll cover everything, whatever I am covering, day 1 only, day 2, I said, I'll cover everything in the class, need not to have a 0.0005% doubt. If 2 students are coming, if 3 students are coming, I'll complete so depth, because it's my self-satisfaction. And one more thing, after listening my Python classes, if you sit in any class in the further, if you are attending, you can't sit in their classes. Because you always compare with the programming knowledge. And nobody can teach what programming I am explaining in my classes. That's my credibility. Please take students. Don't waste your time. Carefully, relaxedly, you follow my class. Everything you will get it. Fine. Let us. What, ma, Divya? Can I move forward? Is your doubt is clarified? Can I move forward? Tell me. Right. Now I'm going to move to the further. Now I'm going to say, what is the purpose of this control structures? Why we need this control structures? All of a sudden, why these concepts came into the picture? Tell me. In C language, you might be learned C language. Right or not? You learned or not? Yes, learned. In C language also you will come across what? Control structures. Java also you will come across. C++ also you will come across. C#.NET also you will come across. Tell me, what is the use of control structures? Can anybody can answer it? Because so many students are there who know C language, C++, Java, many more things you know. Anybody can answer? So take it. Take that advantage. Anybody else? No? Fine. So I know that, of course, you don't feel it. Whatever we learn, that is not practically we learned it. And now I'm entering into the most perfectly what I'm saying about control success. Suppose, take an example. In your contact, in your mobile, just I'll start from the 0 level. In your mobile, there are 300 contacts are there. 300 contacts are there. You want to invite them to your birthday. You want to invite them to your birthday. How do you send message? You'll prepare one common message and you'll send that message or not. How you send the message? One by one, all at once? All at once. That means internally how your mobile device is going to do, how it is working. It starts sending from first contact, second contact, third contact. It goes on sending until reaches to what? 300 count. You are sending all at once. Internally some piece of code is executing or not. So such a piece of code which is executing to send it to 300 contacts, sending this birthday message is done internally by what? Control success. Suppose you want to invite only one person you want to invite to your birthday. Only one person you want to send the message of your birthday. How do you send it? Selective person. You will select it and you will perform that operation. What is the difference between both of them? What is the difference between here and then here? First one is what operation? Repeated operation. How many times? 300 times. One person message is what? One time operation. One time operation, repeated operation, performed by what type of statements? Flow control statements. Under flow control statement, there is a division is there. One time operation can be sent by, one time operations can be performed by what type of statements? Conditional statements. What statements? Conditional statement. What do you mean by condition mark? Condition means what? Either true or false. If it is true, perform the operation X operation. If it is false, perform Y operation. How many times? One time. Here what? Sending message for 300 people. It is what operation? Repeated operation. Infinite repetition or finite number of repetition or finite number of times. We are using what? Looping statements we use it. Which statements? Looping statements. Tell me now, if anybody asks you tomorrow, how do you perform certain operation repeatedly? Which statements? Looping statement. How do you perform an operation one time? Conditional statement. Easy. Condition means what? True or false. If it is true, perform X operation. If it is false, perform Y operation. Are you getting? I want to send 300 messages. Starting from where? 1, send it. 2, send it. 3, send it. 99, send it. 100, send it. 199, send it. 200, send it. 250, 299, 300, send it. 301, don't send it. How many operations I did? 300 times I did. Is it repeated or not? How many times? That is called a finite number of repetitions done or not. So what is the use of looping statements? Performing the operation repeatedly for finite number of times until condition becomes false. How many contacts are there? Starting from where? 1. Ending with what? Once 301 coming, I'll stop. Are you following? Looping statements are used for performing certain operation repeatedly. For how many times? Finite number of times until condition becomes false. What is the use of conditional statement? Performing certain operation once. Depends on condition. X condition, true. True is there. Perform X operation. Y, when it is false. Getting or not? Now, one more question I want to raise it. I want to go for generate 1 to 100 numbers. 1 to 100 numbers. Think and then say, don't tell immediately. What statements you will use? Looping. What is the question? Read out. Generate 1 to 100 numbers. 1 to 100 numbers you want to do one by one or all at once? Huh? All at once. All at once means starting from where? It goes on sending up to, generating up to what? So what is this operation is called? Repeated or one time? Repeated. Repeated operations performed by what? Looping statements. What statements? Looping statements. I want to generate, I want to decide whether the number is what? Positive or what? Negative. Positive or negative. What operation? Conditional. Because we are performing only one time. One time. It is known as which operation? Conditional statement. Good. Are you getting this? Now, coming to the point back, one more thing. You want to take an admission in the college. Carefully answer my question. You want to take an admission in college. Don't answer wrong. If you answer me, I will go to the programmatic issues. Take an admission in college. Take an admission in college. Then go to college. Go to college every day. Go to college every day until course is over. Taking an admission in college is what operation? One time operation, conditional statement. Going to the college every day is called what? Very good. Very good. Next up, learning course. One more kind of thing. Learning course. Learning course. And then doing job. Doing job. Learning course one time or more than one time? One time. If you learn each and every time, what will happen? Money waste now. Time waste now. That's why we need to learn so perfectly. Learning course is one time or repeated? One time operation done by what? Remember this blind rule, students, you will become an excellent programmer. If you don't practice, beginning only I said. Because all my 26 years of experience, which I'm seeing so many students, conditional statements, if you do well, you will be king in the subject. Of course, every topic is carry forwarded. Next, doing the job. You are working in X company, Y company, Z company. Number of companies you are working with. What is this now? Looping statements. Good. Now I'm going to say last and final. So I have 5 classes. See that. I have 5 classes. You tell me what is your suggestion to me. I have 5 classes. So to take 5 classes, first class, second class, third class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll come from my home. I will come from my home. From my home. This one, and taking classes. Taking classes. Taking classes. I'll come from my home how many times? Come on. One time. I'll take my classes how many times? 5 times. So first one is, what do you say? Very good. Conditional statement. And I'll taking classes is what? Looping statements. For example, I'll come to my class at morning 7 o'clock. I'll take my 7 to 8:45. 8:45 I'll go to my home. 9 o'clock again I will come to my class. 9 to 11 I will take my class. 11 o'clock I'll go to home. Again I will come to 11 o'clock back to the institute again. I'll do that. Will you suggest? Is it a journey waste now? Journey waste or not? So coming to the point of it, taking classes is what? Looping. And a conditional statement is what? Coming from home. Are you understanding this entire thing? So based on all these things, now I'm going to conclude my sentences. Looping statements purpose and conditional statement purpose combined together is the purpose of what? Flow control statements. What is the use of flow control statements? Now I am writing. The purpose of flow control statements in Python is that to perform, see students, certain operation, to perform certain operation only once, to perform certain operation only once, In the bracket, I will write it for your better understanding. What is that? X operation or what? Y operation. Y operation. In the bracket, I am writing for your clarity purpose. Now I am writing the purpose of flow control statements in Python is that to perform certain operation, X operation or Y operation, only once depends on condition. Depends on condition. That condition may be true or what? False. This is related to what type of thing I written? Conditional. Or I will write it to perform certain operation, repeatedly for how many times? Finite number of times until condition becomes what? False. This is the first knowledge of flow control statements. So if anybody asks you tomorrow, what is the purpose of flow control statements or control structures in Python? You have to tell. In any language, you say the same sentence. Purpose of flow control statements in Python language or Java, C++ language is to perform certain operation only once. What is the meaning of it? X operation in the case of true, Y operation in the case of false. How many times? One time. Or another way around is what? Or to perform certain operation repeatedly for finite number of times until condition becomes false. You will go to your college 4 years. Is it repeated for 4 years or not? 4 is called what? Finite. Infinite number of times we can't do now. You will do only for finite number of times. I hope this is clear. Clear? Right. And don't tell our old answer. Flow control statements is used to control the flow of the program, control the structure of the program. These are all called very dangerous questions. Like our academic level of answers, we should not go further. These are all called what? General awareness I gave. In Python programming, students in the online, is the purpose is clear, students? Can you conclude once this operation everybody is clear? In Python programming, we have 3 types of flow control statements. We have 3 types of flow control statements. What are those? Now I am going to introduce. They are, number 1 I am writing. First one I am writing. Conditional. I'll copy from here my index. This is what I am going to start with. Conditional statements. I am going to start with conditional statements. Second one I am going to talk about. Looping or iterative statements. Third one is there, that is called what you know? Transfer flow control statements. These are the operational, these are the types of what? These are the types of flow control statements in Python. How many types? 3 types. Spell out, all of you, read out. Conditional state selection or branching statements, looping statements, good, transfer flow control statements. Okay now? Good. Now here I am going to discuss one by one in the class. I will talk about conditional statements. This I will discuss 2.5 days. Almost 5 hours I will discuss with complete examples. This also I will discuss almost about 2.5 days. That is 5 hours. 4 days over. And this is also 1 day I will discuss. 5 days over. 6 days over. And 4 days complete programs only I will tell you. So many number of examples I will tell you. By combining all of them at once. So I am going to introduce first one is, come on, conditional statements I am going to introduce. So programming means don't get fear or something tension here. Programming will be coming once you are going to practice it. If you don't practice, whether you are there or I am there, whoever is there, they cannot get the result. It is natural, students. The more you read, the more result you will get it. If you don't read, what will come? You know that. Because you are not a small kid. You already matured. You are outside so smart. Outside very smart or not? You will just sell out Hyderabad also. But inside the class, you can't sell even paper also. So try to understand. Outside knowledge is outside, inside knowledge is inside. So inside, if you are perfect, outside you can conquer the world of IT. So let's go for starting with. So now I'm entering into discussing detail, students. The purpose of, again separately I'm writing, the purpose of conditional or selection or branching statements is that to perform, what is that now I told already? To perform either X operation, I'm just detailed I'm writing, either X operation in the case of what? In the case of what? True, or perform what operation? Perform Y operation. How many times? Y operation in the case of what? In the case of false. How many times? Only once. Only once. So see, students, the purpose of conditional or selection or branching statements is that to perform certain operation, that is called X operation, to perform either X operation in the case of true or perform Y operation in the case of false. How many times? Only once. In Python programming, see students, we have four types of what statements? Conditional statements are available. Four types of conditional statements are available. So, four types of conditional statements are available. They are, one by one I will write, students. Number one is called what? Simple if statement. You will understand very easy. Because already we are having what? If else operator is available. If else operator is available. Second one is available what? If else statement. If else statement I will discuss. Third one is what? If else statement. This is the third one. Fourth one is what? Match case. Match case I will discuss. Match case statement I will discuss. This is available from where? Python 3.10 version onwards. 3.10 version onwards. So 3.10 version onwards, this is available. This is about what statements? Conditional statements. Spell out how many conditional statements are there? Four. Number one, simple if statement, if else statement, if else statement, match case statement. How many flow control statements are there in Python? Are you freshers? And freshers are directly coming from the college? Then aim question adugutunanu meer em cheptunnaru students. So compared to all my 5 batches, your batch is so fresh batch. And I feel even నేను షేర్ చేసుకుంటాను స్టూడెంట్స్ తో. You are so fresh students. And what sir says, if I am there in this place, if I ask other question, you will say every time this answer only. What sir is asking the question, you need to reply. Here I wrote how many? మీరు ఆలోచించాలి కదమ్మా. Without thinking, if you say, then I'm little sensitive. If you say wrong, myself will feel that anything problem from my side. Any problem from my side? Then why are you answering wrong? If my side problem is not there, your side problem is not there. Where is the problem? Any morphing person is there in the middle? If we say 4 in middle, it is becoming 3. Then why students? Be careful, ma. Try to answer it. How many conditional statements are there? 4. Spell out. Simple if else statement, if else statement, if, right. How many flow control statements are there in Python? 3. Number 1, conditional statements, looping statements, transfer flow control statements. Okay, now? So now I am going to discuss about first one is what? Simple if. Let me save it. This introduction part, I'll save it. This introduction part also, I will save it. Okay. Here also, I will save it, students. Conditional statement, this is a separate way I will go for it. Under this, conditionals are separate. Conditional statement. At the end, when the course is over, I'll give the complete notes with the content, with the programs, everything into the separate zip file I will give you. It doesn't mean that daily I'm giving daily now. You need to download and you need to prepare the notes. Don't wait up to the last. Up to the last, if you wait, you will not write the notes. Daily you practice it. And one student in the morning, daily is taking, when I upload the notes, he will take a printout and he is going to put it in the folder. That is high-tech notes, that is. If I'm a student, what I will do? If I'm a working professional, I will do because time is not there. You are a student now. You need to do what? After going to home, whatever I'm uploading, you download it, write with your hand notes and write the programs also with hand notes. You'll become number one programmer. Students, are you following me? Right. Do something more. Right. So, Prajwala is writing the handwritten notes. She's good. She's good. So, whoever is writing the handwritten notes, they are also. Yes, see how many. Monica is writing. Vinay Kumar is writing. Naveen is writing. Who else? Razu is writing. Vivek is writing. Everybody is writing. Offline students, are you writing? Handwriting. You are or your friend is writing? You only writing. Everybody. Can I check one day? One day before I have to tell or suddenly? Okay. Compulsory. You permitted, na? Then. So, coming to the point of it. Right. Okay, students. Those who are all writing the notes, it's really good. Yes, Suraj is also writing. Everybody is writing. Very good, students. So those who are writing the notes with your handwriting, it's really a great effort. Now let's continue without late. I'm going to discuss what? Simple if statement. Now this concept, I will write it. Go to the point back. Now I'm going to talk about. Here I will explain. You please look into that. Here you look into the student. I'll explain with this little colorful page. I'll explain. Simple if statement. Carefully follow. There is no hurry at all. So here I'm going to write it. What is simple if statement? What is the use of this? How to use it in the coding? Everything I'm going to give you. So here I will explain. Here I will explain syntax. Here I will explain syntax. Syntax I will explain. And next I am going to give you what? Syntax here. Under this syntax, I will explain. Here you know. Explanation I will give you. Here I am going to give you what? Explanation. Explanation I will give. Under this explanation, what I will explain, you wait for it. And the next, immediately flowchart. The more you explain this diagram, the more you understand my explanation in the diagrammatic format. Flowchart for what statement? Simple if statement. Flowchart for simple if statement. I'm going to write it. Okay, students, carefully follow. So why I'm writing this colorful things? Because to take good attention from you, at least one or two students will inspire. I will also buy the book like this. So I also inspired in my 6th class, 7th class. There was one sorry is there. You will come with what? White chalk piece, pink color chalk piece, green color chalk piece, like that. So he is writing, sir, one day I got a doubt. Sir, do you have the same thing in pen format? He said, that time these many colors will not be there. So we got that color pens. In 8th class or 9th class, we got that red ink, green ink, something like that. There we also preparing like how sir is writing. He is drawing, Indian flag is writing with different colors. We also purchased for red ink, for main heading, subheading, like that we prepared it. So when I feel something like something like dull, I look at my 10th class notes, mitochondria, science diagrams I will see. So that feel some School days opinions will come. Will you see like that? Notes are there first of all? You will not have that. I know that. You have? Very good student. But you come on time to the class. Very good. Now you are coming on time. But your friend came late today also. Very good. Keep it up. Just joking, huh? Don't feel it. So now coming to the point back. Okay. So Sri Vidya is having, Naveen is having, right. So only small book we have, sir. Slam book, only slam book is there. Okay, students. Vivek is also having. So all similar mindset students are there in my class. Okay, students, come to the topic. Start up. Okay. See, when I say something, online students will react immediately on it. Like me only, like my mentality only, my mindset only. Okay, students, now coming to the point of it. For a few minutes, let me concentrate on subject. If is called what? Keyword. Previous class, we already discussed about what? If else operator. Did you remember? That is an operator format. That operator format is only preparing expression. That operator will be writing everything in single line only, correct? But everything is not possible to write everything in single line. Definitely we need to write what? Multiple lines, definitely we need to write. Multiple lines need to write. To write multiple lines when certain condition is true, if else operator is not possible. Definitely we need to go for what? If else condition is required. That's why I am writing if. I am saying if is the keyword, students, I already know. Test condition. Test condition. Today you are getting most important rule. I did not tell you so far. Now I am saying. After writing test condition, we are supposed to write colon. What is this colon is called? In C++ languages, we use write opening curly brace and closing curly brace. This in this middle of it, we use write some number of statements or not. These number of statements are called what statements? Block of statements we can call. Which statements these are? Block of statements we can call. So we have in C language, this is C, C++, Java, .NET. We have this type of programming models you might be learned. But in Python programming, such a type of curly braces for writing if statement, while loop kind of things are not there. He followed one type of tricky rule. One way it is a drawback to the Python students. One way it is a good to the good programmers. If you practice daily, just you will enjoy like anything. And if anybody don't follow, they will get a lot of errors. And that error is very much irritating error. And you will get very much tense for it. You cannot execute even that program also. So that colon, anyhow, I am going to introduce. That colon I am writing. This colon is called indentation symbol we can call. What the colon is called? Indentation symbol. Spell out once. Indentation symbol. Now I am writing here indentation symbol. So I am writing indentation symbol. I am just writing it. Are you following, guys? Indentation symbol I am going to say. Very good. Once indentation symbol is written, every indentation symbol followed by indentation block. In C programming, if same thing there also, test condition, we will write the opening bracket and the closing bracket. What we should write inside of it? We write the block of statements. Block means what? A group of statements to be executed collectively when it is becoming what? True. These statements written under opening bracket and closing bracket in C language is called block we can call. Here, such a kind of closing bracket and opening bracket is not there. Here we have written indentation symbol. Every indentation symbol immediately followed by what? Indentation block. Spell out. So what is the rule? Every indentation symbol immediately followed by indentation block. Spell out. How to write an indentation block? they gave one type of rule. What is that rule? This is one line I am writing, students. This is parallel to what? If statement. Parallel to if statement I am writing. Parallel to if. There I am writing. My dear students, carefully follow. Here I am writing statement 1. Statement 1 I am writing. Statement 1 I am writing. Well, next I am writing how much I am giving the space. I need to give 4 spaces you need to give. After writing if, cursor is waiting here, you need to press tab. You need to press tab. Tab is giving you how many spaces? 4 or 5 or 6 or don't worry about it. Press what? Tab. Once you press tab, your cursor is waiting here or not? Your cursor is waiting here from now onwards. Once you write indentation symbol, my dear student, immediately write what? Immediately write what? Tab. Immediately press what? Tab. And then you will be writing. Here I am writing. Which one I am writing here? Statement number 2. Statement number 2 you will write. So on. I will write n number of statements here. N number of statements I will write it here. Finally, my dear students, try to follow now. N number of statements I will do it. Why n number of statements are required? To perform some operation X or not? To perform some operation called what? X operation I will perform. X operation I will perform. Statement 1, statement 2, so on. Statement number, n number of operations you are performing. So finally, I'm going to say n number of operations you are performing. So statement 1, statement 2, statement n. These statements are known as indentation block we can call. Spell out once. Indentation block. Every indentation symbol followed by what? Indentation block. So I'm writing here there. It's not one topic. Throughout our entire course of Python, this is a mandatory rule to be followed. Indentation. Indentation block. Indentation block of statements. STMTS I wrote it. And after that, how it is working, students, you try to follow. This will be continued. This parallel line I am writing just to make you to understand. That's all. Just to make you to understand. Tell me. Test condition is coming here. What is the test condition here? It is true, for example. Once it is true, what will happen? PVM will enter into where statement 1, statement 2, statement n is executing. That is called indentation block is executing. It will come out of the indentation block and execute the other statements available in the program. Are you following me? Another way, if the test condition is called what? False. It is simply coming out of the indentation block and execute which statement? Other statements in the program. So here I will write it, students. Here I am writing certain things. So follow me carefully. Here I am writing what I am writing, other statements in program I am writing. Other statements in program I am writing. So here I am writing other statements in program. Are you able to follow, students? Now here I'm going to conclude my sentences. These are called other statements in the program. How it is executing? Try to answer my question. How this is going to execute internally? Come on, fast. What is happening? First PVM control comes to where? Test condition. What the test condition result can be? Either true or false. If it is true, what will happen? Execute indentation block of statements and later execute what? Other statement. It will continue the program. Suppose if the test condition is what? False. It will go to where? Other statements in the program. Which one will not execute? Indentation block will not execute. Is it clear? Now diagram also I will write, students. Of course, diagram is very easy because you might be heard about previous flowchart of if-else operator. That is a ternary operator, might be you know that. From there you try to understand, students. What is this now? Entry. What is my condition? Slowly I am writing. Once you understand this diagram, other things can be made it little faster. Here I am writing, students. What is this? Tell me. test condition. Tell me now, what is this now? Test condition. Test condition can be what? Either true or false. Very good. Either true or false, I will take it. This is true or false. If it is true, what will happen? If it is false, what is happening? I just want to write it. So, if it is true, I will do something. If it is true, I will write something here, students. If it is false, something will happen. I will write some statement here. I'll write something here. Try to follow me. So here I am writing, written like this. So here I will write it. Carefully follow this diagram. I can open the same diagram which is already discussed in the class. But if I write it, you'll get some knowledge. That is my intention. Tell me now, what this is called? True. And what is next? False. I'm going to say false. You know, once after listening that, tell me students, all of you, execute, come on, indentation, yes, indentation block of statements. Execute indentation block of statements. Very good. Next is called what? Execute other statements in the program. Right or not? Execute. Here I will write, after finishing the indentation block of statements, what will happen? Other statements in the program also will execute. Here I will write that part. Execute other statements in the program. Execute other statements. Execute other statements in program. Other statements in program. Execute other statements in program. This is in the case of even what? False also. Start the flow. What is the condition now? False, for example. Once it is false, execute what? Other statements. Once the test condition is true, what will happen? Execute indentation block of statements and execute what? Other statements in the program. This is called what? Diagram, student. This is called a diagram. And related to the diagram, I want to write it. Some explanation also I want to write it. Can you tell me the explanation, students? Tell me. First point I will write it. Tell me here. Here, what? If is a keyword. If is a keyword. Right. And next, please. After that, here, test condition can be either true or what? False. Either true or false. Either true or false. I'll say or false. Okay. Next, students, tell me next part of it, true or false. If the test condition is true, what will happen? Then PVM executes indentation block of statements. PVM executes what? Indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. And later, PVM executes other statements in the program. Other statements in program. Other statements in program. Did you understand, guys? Other statements in program. So try to write it. Here I am writing. So coming to the point back, here I am writing, and later PVM executes other statements in the program. Well, next, if the test condition is false, I'll continue, students. Here I will write it. If the test condition is what? False. What will happen? If the test condition is false, what will happen? PVM executes other statements. PVM executes what? Other statements. I am writing. If the test condition is false, PVM executes other statements and other statements in program without executing. I will write that for your understanding. Without executing what? Indentation block of statements. Without executing indentation block of statements. indentation block of statements. Are you following me? This is called the total subject of what? If else statement. This concept, wherever if statement is coming, we need to follow. Shall we write it now? Right. One small example, I will go for it. Online students, is it understandable? After understanding, I'll go for one small simple example. A small example I want to go for it. And not directly program. One small example I want to go for it. Movie.py. Movie.py. To watch the movie, what you must have? Ticket must be there. To watch the movie, what is required? Ticket must be there. If you have a ticket, what you can do? Watch the movie and later you can go to home, right? If you don't have the ticket, what you will do? Directly to home. So in this case, what is going to home? Going to home is called which statement? Other statement. Watching movie is called what? Indentation block of statement. That you need to recognize from my explanation. Okay, now? So let us write the code here. Let us write the code here. What is this now? TKT is equal to input of a small example, students. Do you have a ticket? Do you have a ticket? Now I am writing here yes or no. This is what I am having. This is what I am having. So do you have a ticket? What are the ticket chances are there? Either yes will be there or now two things are there. You already know, either watching movie or going to home. Tell me, how do you write it? Two things are there. One for operation only. If I say, if TKT is equal to what? Yes. What you will do? Indentation symbol. Are you observing that? Colon. Will you write immediately or some space? Tab. You will press tab space. Don't use space bar and all. Tab space. To come out of the indentation, you press backspace. To come out of the indentation block, press backspace. To go to the indentation, you press tab. Other than that, if you press anything, you will get indentation error, which is a very danger. Tell me now, print of, enter into, what is that? Theater. Enter into theater. What use next? Enter into theater. And next is called watch movie. Print of what? You know, watch movie. Next, watch movie. Next what? Print of what? Eat. Why only popcorn? No? Eat popcorn. Then after that, then these are all called what? These three statements are called what? Indentation block. After completion of this movie watching and everything is over, then go to where I will write parallel to this if statement, print what? Go to home. Go to home. Are you following me? This is the simple sentence I wrote it. The main intention of this entire thing is how I am writing the indentation, how I am writing this statements is the most important here. The main intention of introducing this everything is how indentation is maintaining, how other statements are maintaining. You must understand in the class. That's the basic goal here. So tell me now, I would like to start the discussion. So first case one, you tell me, what are the case one, students? Case one is called what? Yes. Tell me what is the TKT value here? S. S is equal to yes. True. True means what? Execute the indentation block. After that, go to where? Other statements in the program. So I'll get the complete answer or not? Yes. Now I will write case number two. Case number two. What is that? No. No. What is the next? What is the TKT value here? No. No is equal to S. Come on. False means go to where? Other statement in the program. You have to say indentation block, other statement like that. Go to where? Other statement in the program. Did you understand this? Online students. Now I am going to enter into the programming now. Go to PyCharm now. Go to PyCharm. Students in the online. Yesterday one student asked me, sir, show me how to do it in the PyCharm. In your doubts of yesterday, I found that one student asked about how to run. I already told you, my dear student, please daily practice. Still, if you are asking like that, means you are not at all practicing. So coming to the point back, now I'm going to say, start the discussion now. So beginning, you will have like this. Beginning, you will have like this. This is called the empty thing like this. It is available like this. Welcome to PyCharm. Click on where? New project. So what I'm going to say, it is asking to create the project. What is the project? You observe it. You observe it. Only this part you give the name. Don't try to give the entire name there. So here I'm giving 6 p.m. loops. I'm going to give 6 p.m. Conditional statements. Conditional STMTS I am giving. And after that, you need to click on where? After giving that name, you need to click on create. Create. Click on create. This will be opened. This will be opened. 6 p.m. Conditional statements will be opened. Creating virtual environment now. Creating virtual environment now. This is a sample page. Nothing to worry about it. And next, go for what? I will take the file. So what is this now? Take it as Python file. Now I am saying that movie example1.py. Okay, students. Now you need to give the file name and I am writing here. Tell me now, online students, please follow me. I'll go for what? Say TKT is equal to input of do you have ticket? Do you have ticket? So S or what? No. Do you have ticket? S or no. What is the value of TKT? Either S will be there or no will be there. If yes, what to do? If no, what to do? These are all called problem solving approaches techniques. Okay. Now I will take up if, come on, TKT is equal to what? Yes. If TKT is equal to S, you can write within the single quote, double quotes, triple double quotes, triple single quote. You can write almost everything. See that I need to, suppose if I don't write, I have written like this. Red symbol is coming, right? Indicates that you need to write indentations block. Suppose if I did not write anything, you try to run, my dear student, you will get error. You will get error. What is that error? Please read. Indentation error. Expected indentation block after which statement? Suppose for different reasons, if you don't want to write indentation, you need to tell to the PVM, don't consider indentation block for certain period of time. I'll say what? Pause. You say pause. Pause is a keyword which will postpone, which will bypass, which will instruct the Python compiler and PVM. Don't consider which block? Indentation block. Simple, ma. Teacher is asking a question. Asking some question. What are the functions in set? Question mark. And immediately sir is waiting for what? Answer you tell. I am expecting put a question colon I kept and I am waiting for indentation block. What do you say? For example, you don't know the answer. What do you say? Very good. Pass. See how pass is easy. If anybody asks pass in interview, what you will say? Pass. Pass is also pass. So you don't have the pass to enter into the company. So pass is a keyword which instructs the Python compiler and PVM not to consider which block? Indentation block. Are you following me? Okay, students. See, ma, where is my cursor is waiting? Exactly under correct place only. If you want to come out of the indentation, press what? Backspace. To get it into the indentation, press tab. Backspace tab. Backspace tab is only the work with you. See, students, print off. Tell me what should I do there? I will write it. Simple example. Enter into theater. If I go to the big example, at this time you cannot understand. Slowly we will enter into that. Because your coding style is 0 now. I am going to enter into that. So that's what I started a new domain. For in a month, 2 Sundays I will take, at least few Sundays I will take problem solving approaches. That is a continuous journey, like Telugu serials in TV channels. So it is a continuous journey. In Java, I did almost 5 to 6 years continuously, or around 400 plus sessions I conducted. From smaller examples to data structures, AVL trees, binary search trees, in order, pre-order, post-order, data structures techniques. But here, tomorrow is a starting day. Even I put that link for you. I hope so in the Google Drive. Have you seen it? Students in online, have you seen it? And join tomorrow if you like to become a successful programmer. So tomorrow, what time? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Will you wake up? Okay. So print off what? Watch. So watch the movie. So I'll write the logic there. And don't expect tomorrow only you will become a Pythonist. It's a continuous process. It's a continuous process. So next I'll take it. So something you'll write. So eat popcorn, but don't study Python notes there. Next I'll write it. See students, here I am writing after that. Where I am writing? I need to come out of the indentation or not? What should I do? Press backspace. I will write there. Print off. Go to home. Go to home. Are you able to follow? Now try to execute, guys. Carefully follow. Try to run it. Run. And asking. See that I will take the even the scrolling process also, tracing also, little bit I will show you. Little scrolling also I will show you. What is this now? Yes. Once, what is the value of TKT ma? Yes. Coming to if statement. Yes is equal to yes. True. True means what? Enter into line number 4, 5, 6. After that, go to where? 7. Go to 7. See that now? Enter into theater. Watch the movie. Eat popcorn. Go to home. Are you able to follow? Now, you run it once again, student. Say what here? No. Once you say no, what is happening? You please observe it. Yes, no is equal to yes. False. False means other statement in the program. See that? No, I am writing. Go to home. Are you understanding the execution process? If it is true, do some operation. If it is false, do some other operation in the program. Okay, now? Shall we go to little bigger problems? Open the notes. Open the notes, all of you, and start working on that. So first I will start with smaller example only. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will decide whether the given number is even or odd by using simple if statement. Already we did this example with what? If else operator. I am doing once again because once one question is given, we have to solve in all the approaches. That is my intention of doing this code. Online students, please follow me. How to do the next code, next program. Go to your project and say right click and say Python file. What is this now? Come on. Even odd if example1.py. Even odd if example1.py. So I'm going to write, students. Take care. Now I am writing the program. Program for deciding whether the number is even or odd. Now I need to take it. How do you do that now? N is equal to, first we need to accept the number or not? Yes. Come on, tell me. Input of enter a number. enter a number. Okay, then got it. What is this n is called? The number can be either some 13 or it can be 14. It can be a number called 13 or 14. Any number it can be. So how do you know that it is an even number? How do you know that it is an even number? If any number is divisible by 2, that is called remainder is 0. Then that is known as what? Even. If any number is divisible by 2, not equal to what? 0. It is called what? Odd. First, we need to have the problem study, student. To solve any problem, problem study is required. Based on the problem study, we must prepare one action plan in the brain. That action plan we need to bring into the language. If C programmer, C language code, Java programmer, Java programming code, Python programmer, Python code. Okay, now? Because the total world is running around the coding only. Coding is only the most intelligent job in the software industry. So documentation work, technical support, these are all very simple. Coding is going to change the imaginaries of the clients into reality. Tell me now. Come on. If n percentage 2 is equal to 0. I forget. My cursor is waiting. What to write? Colon. Colon is called. Colon is called. Good. If you press enter key correctly, my cursor is waiting at the same place where it is supposed to be. Tell me, students. I say is what? Come on. Even. Dot format of n. Dot format of n. Be careful, mom. Now I am entering 10. What is the value of n? 10. 10% is 2. 0 is equal to 0. True. True means which line will execute? Indentation block. What is printed? 10 is even. Okay, na? 100 I will enter. 100. 100% is 2 is equal to 0. True. Again execute statement number 5. 100 is what? Even. Now I will enter 13. Be careful. 13% is 2 is what? False. False means it is coming to which line? Other statement. In other statement, what I will write? Else నేను చెప్పలేదు కదమ్మా మీకు మీ ఓల్డ్ నాలెడ్జ్ అదే మీ ఓల్డ్ నాలెడ్జ్ బయట వదిలిపెడితేనే మీరు బాగవుతారు. If you carry your old knowledge, it's a dangerous. Other statement I will write. What I'll write? Print of is odd. Okay. Of what? N. Any who said this? That is called a blunder. This is called a blunder. You execute. మీకు ఏదో సింపుల్గా ఆవేశంతో చెప్పేస్తారు, అందుకని మిమ్మల్ని చాలా ఫ్రెషర్స్ అంటాను. వాట్ ఈస్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఎన్? 10. 10% is 2 is equal to 0. True. What is printed? 10 is even. It is coming to other statement also now. 10 is what? Odd. Is it? Is it correct? No, no. So 10 is even or 10 is odd. People will say, who is your faculty? So don't tell my name. Ila cheppale mere cheppindi ade. You said that only. 11 is called what? Odd time is coming correct. Even time is giving wrong answer. So in the line number 6, you should tell me, sir, write another if statement. 11 is coming, 13 is coming. It is coming to 6th line or not? In the 6th line, I will write the code for what? Odd. How do I write it? With if n% 2 is equal to not equal to what? Not equal to what? 0. Then say what? Odd. Are you getting? Now start here. What is the value here? 10. 10% is 2 is equal to 0. True. What is the answer? 10 is even. After that, it is coming to 6th line or not? 10% is 2 not equal to 0. False means it is coming to other statement or not. But other statement is not there. For your understanding, need not to write other statement. Right? Run this code. I'll enter 10. What is coming? 10 is even. Earlier it was coming 10 is even and 10 is odd also coming. Are you getting? One more time. You entered 26. Even only coming. You run once again. some 13. Trace it out, trace it out, trace it out. Don't be hurry in answer. Answer lemunde nothing is there. N percentage 2 is equal to 0. False means which line? Sixth line. Other statement kaadu ikkada. Sixth line. Line number cheppandi ikkada. Don't buttify the answer. What is the line? N percentage 2 is equal to 0. True. What is the answer? Seventh line. What is the seventh line? 13 is what? Odd. Next run once again. I'll say 23. What is the 23? Odd. Next write it once again. 101. 101 is what? Odd. Following up? Okay. Beautiful. Now for your understanding, I will write one statement. Program execution completed. Just as a statement I am writing. Program execution completed. I hope you are understanding. Last and final. What is my value here? 100. 100 percentage 2 is equal to 0. Which line will execute? Huh? Fifth line. What is an answer printing? 100 is even. Comes out of, go to where? Sixth line. Sixth line. Sixth line is what? From there it goes to where? Eighth line. If you understand these line numbers, you are perfect. Otherwise, coming days difficult. What is an answer now? 100 is even. Program execution completed. Run. 100 I am saying. What is that? Even and program execution completed. Next I will write 101. Tell me the answer. 101. Line number 4. Go to which line? Very good. Sixth line is what? True. Very good. Go to where? Beautiful. Seventh line. What is an answer? 101 is odd. Next go to which line? That's all. You are perfect. 101 is odd. Program execution completed. Following up? Easy or difficult? Easy. How many if statements I wrote? 2 if. One if for one condition, another if for another condition. One if place one condition. If it is false, other statement, another if condition. That is false, another condition. Another if I will write it. Okay. Next, open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any numerical integer value. Which will accept any numerical integer value. Which will accept any numerical integer value. And decide whether it is positive or negative or 0. This is also I did yesterday. Positive or negative or 0 by using simple if statement. By using simple if statement. By using simple if statement. Are you following me? Yes. How many conditions are there? 3. How many if statements you'll write? Right. Can you tell me the code now? Right. Students in online, first understanding the problem statement is important. Look at. Now I am writing here. What is this now? Positive, negative, 0. If example.py. So take up writing here program for deciding so whether the given number is positive or negative or 0 or what? 0. Okay. Tell me now, students, int is equal to input of enter a number. Enter a. Okay. Next I will do what, guys? Be careful. Be careful. There is no hurry. During program writing, you should think a lot of directions. What? How many conditions? 3. Positive condition, negative condition, 0 condition. Positive block, negative block, 0 block. If you are interested, other statements, if you want, you can write it. Come on, you have to tell me. Come on. If n greater than, right. What should I write? My cursor is waiting. indentation symbol. Tell me students, what should I write? Is what? Positive. Is what? Positive. So you should come out of the indentation or not? Press what? Backspace. Backspace. Next, please. If n less than 0, good. Indentation. Print of what? Is negative. Very good. Dot. Okay. Here also I should write what? Dot format of n. Very good, students. Good. Doing good. Dot format of. Very good. Good. Press what? Backspace. You have to tell backspace also. Backspace. Okay, students. If n double equal to what? 0. Indentation. Print of is 0. Dot format of n. Very good. Now I am writing for your better understanding. Program execution completed. Need not to write statement text, just only for completion set purpose I said. Okay, students. Now you got it. Now I understand that you got it. Okay. Try to trace it out carefully and then answer my question. 10. What is this 10? One by one I will tell you, students. N got it or not? 10 greater than 0. So fourth line true na false? True. Means which line? Very good. What is the answer? 10 is positive. It will come to which line? Very nice. Sixth line is what? Good. Go to where? Excellent. Eighth line is what? Go to which line? 10th line. All of a sudden you become experienced also. Pressure ninch experience kuchesare. Now you got the answer. What is the answer now? 10 is positive. Program execution completed. Understood? Easy or difficult? Easy. Say, come on, start. I will enter value called minus 13. Minus 13 means this one, line number 3, red. Go to which line? Fourth line is, go to which line? Sixth line. Sixth line is what? Go to which line? What is printed? Minus 13 is negative. Go to which line? Eighth line is what? False. Go to which line? Very good. 10th line. 13 is what? Program execution completed. Right. These are all called what? Test cases. I am showing each case execution is showing. Okay, students? 0. What is the line number reading? 3. What is the value of n? Coming to which line? Fourth line is what? Go to which line? Very good. Sixth line is, go to which line? Eighth line is what? True means which line? Ninth line is 0 is 0. And after that, go to which line? 10th line is printed. Are you following? 0 is 0. Program execution completed. Easier? Right. Now, you do by yourself an example. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a word, word, W-O-R-D, and decide whether the word is palindrome or not. Decide whether the word is palindrome or not. Decide whether the word is palindrome or not by using simple if statement. This also I told you in the previous. By using simple if statement. This you. Will you do it by yourself homework? How many conditions? 2. How many if statements will you use? 2. Can you tell me the first if statement? If word double equal to word of colon minus 1. Palindrome. Another, if word not equal to word of colon minus 1. You will say that what? Not a palindrome. That you will do it. This is comes under what statement? simple if statement. Okay now? So today is a Saturday. I'll stop my class. So coming to the point back, here today we discussed about what? If simple if statement. Monday class when I come back, I'll introduce what also? If else statement, syntax, programming. On the same day, I will introduce the combined meaning of if, elif and then else. These things I'll discuss on Monday. And tomorrow, 7 a.m. purely online class will go for problem solving approaches. It is not a one-day topic, it's a continuous topic. Throughout your entire course, I'm going on taking so many lectures on Sundays. Okay. Thank you, students. If any friends are there, give the link to them. If they know Python, they can attend the sessions. Okay. Thank you, students. All the best.